Hello Aries, welcome to Intuitive Garden Tarot. Welcome back if you're returning. My name is Nicole and I'm going to be doing an energy check-in for Aries general reading for the second half of May. So we're using the standard Rider-Waite Coleman-Smith deck. That's the deck that wanted to bring the messages forth for you. So let's see what we have for you, Aries. The Empress. Three of Swords, Ace of Swords, Three of Wands, Seven of Cups, Three of Pentacles, and the World card. Okay, three threes. That's considered a blessing in numerology. Let's break it down. We do have two major arcana, not a whole lot for 7 cards. Looks like in the recent past we have some major air energy event, a communication, an idea, maybe even an epiphany of sorts, a big truth that might have come out or that you've spoken. Maybe you've had a really important conversation. And I'm getting it might have been important in a way that was emotional and potentially somewhat painful to give or receive this communication. You're showing up with Empress energy, very strong, lush, abundant, fertile, loving, self-loving, nurturing to others. So somebody embodying that energy, and it doesn't have to be a female, might be experiencing some sadness, some heart wounding, talking about some old wounds perhaps. Maybe it's not something new, but discussing something with someone. At the heart of the reading, we have the Three of Wands. And he's looking out at the possibilities. He's successful, he's in a good place, and he has support. But I'm getting with the Seven of Cups underneath that he's not sure what's out there or if his ship will come in. There's a sense of confusion in that success, in that Empress energy, in that stability. There is maybe some doubt coming through of, will I succeed in this situation, in this endeavor, this project? Should I leave? Should I stay or should I go? I'm hearing that song. So this very much feels like relationship energy, but it can be about a job, a project, something platonic, if you will. And I'm feeling a struggle between your light and your shadow side. Almost like they're duking it out. So there might be times that you're feeling everything's in order, you're aligned with your higher purpose, your higher self, your calling, spirit, whatever that energy is for you. And then in creeps the doubt or the negativity or the memories of things not going right or working out from the past. This can also be about being disillusioned or in some chemical shadow of some kind of chemical toxicity. And I'm feeling the next 2 cards in 2 ways. We have the Three of Pentacles, which is about collaboration, building a solid foundation. This can even be sometimes about a marriage, a partnership coming together. And with the World card clarifying it or highlighting it, this is about completion of a cycle and a new cycle beginning. So again, I'm feeling that some of you might be processing the end of a long relationship. On the flip side, you might be collaborating to build something new, to start something new. And you'll know what that is for you, Aries. Let's get some further clarification here on the energy for Aries for the second half of May. Ecstasy, divine masculine, bluff. Okay, so now this represents divine feminine energy, and then we have divine masculine energy showing up here as well. So again, this feels like for a lot of you, this might be about a partnership. And it may not be necessarily coming to an end per se, but if there's been a cycle or a pattern of dysfunction or arguments or hurtful words, it looks like there is the potential to start something new and build something new with the right balance of energy. You know, to start a new chapter in an existing relationship, or maybe if one has come to an end, there is the potential to now attract a new one. And with ecstasy, we have chasing thrills, excitement, good time. So this is pretty straightforward, what it sounds like. And I think this is some of the illusion energy, some of the shadow work that needs to happen here. It can be, again, alluding to using substances to have a different state of mind or to have a good time. But it's, of course, a shortcut to actually being connected to that love vibe. You know, this is more of one night stand energy, and this may or may not mean that in actuality, but it's that type of vibe if you're understanding that. Hopefully that's clear. And divine masculine is just yang, outward energy, masculine energy. And this is something everyone embodies. We all have divine masculine, divine feminine energy within us. So maybe you're being called to tap into that. Maybe you're experiencing something with a divine masculine in your life. And with this card bluff, I'm not a huge fan of this. It says pretending, mask, exaggeration. And this very much feels like the unbalanced shadow side of this card. This card can be about choices, you know, having big dreams, big goals, but that's not the energy that I'm feeling in this reading. So it seems like maybe somebody hasn't been authentic. Maybe that's you. Maybe that's somebody you're interacting with. And the exaggeration, possibly you've been in a relationship that you thought was a divine union and it turned out not to be so. And yeah, that can be painful to come to that realization. But the important thing to note about the World card too is that garland, that circle of garland around her, the figure in the center, is noting a massive victory. So somewhere in here is a silver lining. If the painful truth has come out with something, that is a victory. Now you can operate from a true reality instead of a false reality that isn't fulfilling for anyone, really, in the long run. Let's finish up with a message from the garden for you, Aries. give Aries some advice for what they might be processing over the next couple weeks. Okay. Wow, these three cards, exact same order, just came out. I think for the weekly forecast, maybe it was a different sign, but in the past few days. So we have energy with Virgo. This is about being really connected to your energy on a regular basis. Make a habit of it. Nourish yourself, nurture yourself. If you're burnt out, pay attention, restore yourself, rest. You may look to utilizing food or meditation or supplements or essential oils, whatever resonates with you, to boost your energy, revitalize you. And with continuance, this is just showing all the phases of the moon, the waxing, the waning, the full moon up top, and apple here with Capricorn. So having a solid structure that supports you long term is what I'm hearing, not just putting out fires or getting through the day, really looking at how to maintain your energy, and I'm hearing even protect your energy at times if you need to, if you're feeling like it's just being siphoned or sucked out of you from whatever you're dealing with or whomever you're interacting with. Having a structure, again, this is Capricorn and Virgo, they're very similar in that way, in that, you know, they like order, they like routine, and the feathers too. So you might be looking for synchronicities and signs, or receiving them through, you know, a feather or something in nature that's talking to you or communicating through you that way, whether it's your higher self, your ancestral energy, something like that. And the emotion with cucumber has Cancer energy in it. Moon again is being referenced. Palo Santo is burning here in the background. So again, be aware of your energy space. Be clear that your energy is yours, and maybe do some kind of saging or cleansing of your energy, of your space, so that you can recalibrate and connect with yourself, because it seems like it just might be really muddled and confused by a lot of different energies coming in, a lot of different messages and perspectives that maybe aren't grounded, and they might be throwing you for a little bit of a loop right now. But do not bottle up your emotions. Give yourself space and time to honor them, acknowledge them, feel them, and let them move through you, because that also will protect your energy, enhance your energy, allow you to be in a state of flow instead of getting all bottled up and stuck. So I hope that's helpful for you, Aries. Thank you for watching to the end. If you would like a personal reading, you know you can go to my website, intuitivegardentarot.org, and book a session with me there. Also, I thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing to my videos on YouTube. It really helps my channel grow, and I love continuing to do this for you. So thank you for your support. Bye-bye.